can start with Guru Stotram when people come. Guru Stotra we can chant, Guru Stotra.
Chinmayam vyapiyat sarvam trailokyam sacharacharam tatpadam darshitam yena tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Sarvasruti Shiro Ratna Virajita Padambujaha Vedantambuja Suryo Yaha Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Chaitanya Shashvata Shanto Vyomapito Niranjanaha Bindunadakalātītaha Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Jnana Shakti Samarūಢah Tattvamala Vibhūṣitah Bhukti Mukti Pradātā ca Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Aneka Janma Samprāptah Dharma Bandha Vidāhine Atma Jnana Pradhanena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Shoshanam Bhava Sindhoscha Jnāpanam Sāra Sampadaha Guropadotakam Samyak Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Na guroradhikam tattvam na guroradhikam tapaha tattva jnanat param nasti tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Mannatha Sri Jagannatha Madguru Sri Jagadguru Madatma Sarvabhutatma Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Gururadiranadirshcha Guru Paramataivatam Guru Parataram Nasti Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Tvameva Mata cha Pita Tvameva Bandhuscha Sakha Tvameva Vidyatravinam Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva.
Hariom. Humble pranams at the lotus feet of Puji Gurudev, Puji Guruji, and Puji Swami Advaitananda. Hearty welcome to everyone for the evening talks on the topic ManasBhaktiSutra, which has been beautifully composed by Puji Guruji. I take this opportunity on behalf of Chinmaya Seva Center and all our devotees and friends to welcome amongst us Swami Advaitananda, who is the resident Acharya of Chinmaya Vibhooti in Kowan. Swamiji, it's a pleasure to have you, and indeed our privilege that you have come here and blessed us for the first time. It is also a privilege for me to introduce Swamiji after many years, having introduced him as a teenager in Indore, when Swamiji was our resident Acharya from 92, 93 to 95. And I have very fond memories of having met Swamiji for the first time in Puja Gurudev's camp in Siddhavali, when Swamiji was doing the Vedanta course under his Acharya, Puja Swami Subodhananji. In the last 2 decades, Swamiji has made immense contribution to the Chinmaya mission in different parts of the world, both at the operational level in the centers and at the grassroots level with our acharyas and students. Swamiji has the rare distinction, besides Puja Guruji, to have been the Vedanta course Acharya for both Hindi, Vedanta course in Siddhavali, and in English in Kowan and Sandipani Sadhana. So very few of us may know that, except Guruji, nobody else has conducted a Vedanta course in both the Sandipani Sadhanakas. And under Swamiji's tutelage, today we have a lot of brahmacharis and brahmacharis who have come out of the Sandipani and serving the mission in different parts of the world. And as you can notice, Swamiji is one of those acharyas who has a very disarming disposition, extremely humble appeal, that it is very hard to assess the depth that Swamiji carries within himself. But in all the centers that he has been, starting from Allahabad, which was his first posting, and then in Indore, and followed by that in Calcutta, and then a couple of Vedanta courses in Siddhavali and Hawaii. Then he also was in South Africa for 2 months, and thereafter in Chinmaya Vibhooti for the last 5 years. Wherever Swamiji has been, he has attracted numerous devotees who have been extremely touched by his rare combination of knowledge of the Vedanta as well as Bhakti Shastra. His command over Hindi as well as English. His ability to just pull people with his melodious voice and bhajans, which we all will be blessed with in this day, and also with his knowledge which he imparts through his satsangs. So all of us who are here this morning have really been touched by Swamiji's ability to start from the fundamentals, the basics, and then he takes us to the depth of the spiritual knowledge. So we're all extremely happy that we will be blessed with Swamiji's next 4 days satsangs on ManasBhaktiSutra, which is Puja Guruji's composition as a condensed form of Tulsi Ramcharitmanas. I heartily welcome Puja Swamiji on behalf of all of us and request our committee member, Sri Jay Ganapati, to please guard Swamiji and offer our pranams. Thank you, Jay. Before Swamiji commences today's discourse, may I request everyone please turn off your phones or switch off or silent mode. Thank you.
Thank you, Shiva. Sri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Sri Saraswate Namaha. Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Sadashivasamarambha Shankaracharya Madhyama Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam Shruti Smriti Purananam Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavat Padam Shankaram Lokashankaram Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutrabhashya Krutau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punah Samasta Jana Kalyani Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahma Vidvaram Nilam Bhujashamalakoomalangam Sita Samaropitavamabhagam Panau Mahasayakacharu Chapam Namami Ramam Raghuvanshanatham Atulita Baladhamam Hemashailavadeham Danujavana Krishanum Jnaninaamagraganyam Sakala Gunanidhanam Vanaranam Raghupati Priya Bhaktam Vatajatam Namah. My prostration at the feet of Pujya Gurudev, invoking Pujya Gurudev's grace and blessings. We start our evening satsang. Hearty welcome to all of you. Hari Om. To all the devotees. In evening satsang, these 4 days, we are going to discuss a very beautiful text written by none other than our Pujya, beloved Guruji. And when he writes a text, it is very simple but very profound. So, the name of this book is ManasBhaktiSutra. But before going into main text, I think we should chant Lord's name. Please repeat after me. Sri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram. 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 if you look at the name of this text, the name is ManasBhaktiSutra. So it has got 3 words, Manas, Bhakti and Sutra. So first of all, we should know the meaning of these 3 words. Manas, the literal meaning of Manas is mind. But here it is used in the meaning of Ramayana. It is not used in the meaning of mind. Because Goswami Tulsidas ji has composed Ramayana, and the name of that Ramayana is Ramcharitmanas. How many of you know this? Ramcharitmanas. Have you heard the name? Yes. So Ramcharitmanas. Valmiki ji has written, so that is known as Valmiki Ramayana. But when Goswami ji has written Ramayana, he gave another name, that is Ramcharitmanas. Why he has given this name? So he himself writes in Ramayana that Rachi Mahe Sanija Manas Rakha Paisu Samaya Sivasana Bhaka. He says this Ramacharitra, the life of Rama, it was hidden in Lord Shiva's mind. He was keeping that Ramcharitra with himself. And once it so happened that goddess Parvati, Mother Parvati, she asked Lord Shiva that who is Ram? And about Ramchandraji, I am confused. He looks like an ordinary individual jiva, but people say that he is Parabrahma. एक राम दशरथ का बेटा, एक राम घट घट में लेटा, एक राम है सबसे न्यारा, और एक राम का सकल पसारा. There are 4 Ramas in this one doha. It says about Ramchandraji, everybody knows he is son of Dasharath. Dasharath was his father. So, Ek Ram Dasharath ka beta. Parvati says, I have heard about him that he is son of Dasharath. But about Ramchandraji, I came to know that he is not only a son, but he is Antaryami. Ghat ghat mein leta means he is inner controller, residing in the hearts of each individual. He is controlling. Ghat ghat mein leta. Ghat means this body. And in Bhagavad Gita also it is said, Sarvasya chaham hridi sannivishta. Where Bhagavan resides, so in the hearts of all beings. And one more verse is there in Bhagavad Gita where it is said, Ishvaras sarva bhutanam hriddeshe Arjuna tishtati. When Arjuna asks, where do you stay? He says, I stay in the hearts of all beings. Ishvaras sarva bhutanam. Bhut means all beings. In Sanskrit, bhut doesn't mean ghost. Huh? Here about 50 bhutas are sitting. So don't get frightened when I say bhut. So bhutani means all beings. Living beings, jivas, jiva. So Ishvara sarva bhutanam hriddeshe Arjuna tishtati. Lord is residing in the hearts of all beings. So Ramji is son of Dasharath. Another, description of Ramji, he is Antaryami. Then Parvati says that I heard that Ramji is the cause of this creation, cause of this world. So Ek Ram ka sakal pasara, the entire world is his creation. So he is the creator. And the fourth thing I heard about Ramji is, एक राम है सबसे न्यारा. He is different from all these things. He is aloof. He is not at all, connected or associated with this world. He is pure consciousness. And that pure consciousness cannot be called as the cause. In relation with the world, it is called as cause. But by itself, it is not a cause. Nothing has been created from him, and he has not come from anywhere else. So it is said, na kutaschit. He never came from anywhere, and nothing has come out from him. He is just pure consciousness, that's all. Brahman. So about Ramchandraji, there are 4 opinions. He is Dasharath's son, he is the creator, he is inner controller, and he is Parabrahma. Now please tell me, are these 4, they are different Ramas or same Rama is called by different names? This was the question asked by Parvati ji. To whom? To Lord Shiva. So when she asked, and she was full of, devotion and faith, and she was very much curious to know. So looking at her, devotion and faith, Lord Shiva started explaining who is Ramchandra. And that become what? Ramayana. So that Ramcharitra was there in his mind, he manifested it, he expressed it. That's how the name has come out, and that is Ramacharita Manas. In North India, if you go, they will say just Manas. Where are you going? If you are, I am going to listen to Manas Katha or Manas. Our Swami Subodhananji also has written book, Manas ke Moti. No need to say Ramcharit Manas. Manas is understood as Ramcharit Manas. So this text also is based on Ramcharit Manas. So that's why Pujya Guruji has given the word Manas. And Ramayana, if you see the whole world, Ramayana is popular in many countries and in many languages. Of course, the first Ramayana is written by Adi Kavi Valmiki ji. But after that, so many, great saints, sages, poets, they wrote this Ramayana. In India itself, you will see Ramayana is found in different states, in different languages. In Maharashtra, it is Bhavartha Ramayana, very famous. Then in Tamil, Kamba Ramayana is very famous. In Bengal, Kruttivas Ramayana is there. Then in Gujarat, there is one Giridhar Ramayana. Then they say in Kashmir also, one Ramayana is famous, and that is Dogri Ramayana, written in Dogri language. That state language is what? Dogri. Even in Punjab, Guru Gobind Singh has written a short, version of Ramayana that is known as Govinda Ramayana. So Ramayana is available in different languages. I went to Guwahati, and there I gave talk on Ramayana, and I spoke same thing, that Ramayana is available in different languages and all that. After my talk, one devotee came and he said, "You did not mention our Ramayana, Asumi's Ramayana." Oh, I said, "I did not know." So like this, many are known, many are unknown. And not only in India, outside India also, Ramayana is very popular. In Cambodia, or in Bali, or in Mauritius, Burma, Nepal, Sri Lanka, Thailand, Tibet, Indonesia. So many places, Ramayana is there. That's why I always say that Bhagavan Ram is international figure. Actually, is intercosmos, you can say. So Ramayana is so popular. Though our main textbook on which the entire Sanatan Dharma is, standing, that is 4 Vedas. I am sure all of you know the name of 4 Vedas: Rigveda, Yajurveda, Samaveda and Atharvaveda. But nowadays, many people, they don't know even the names. Once somebody asked that how many Vedas are there, actually one teacher was asking to students. So, that student says Rigveda, Yajurveda, Samaveda, and he was not getting the last. So he said other Veda. Teacher says, very good. He thought that he said Atharva Veda. So other Veda. In ancient time, in olden days, all these Vedas, generation to generation, they used to hand over. And then the parampara, the tradition was continued. But after some time, it got lost. That's why earlier, the title or the surname of people also used to be based on these Vedas. Chaturvedi, Chaturvedi means 4 Vedas they knew. Trivedi, Dvivedi. Now only name remained, everybody became Avedi. So Vedas are the main foundation of our culture and our religion. But people don't know about Vedas. In Vedas there are 1 lakh, mantras are there. Richa or mantra. But hardly we know. It is because of Pujya Gurudev's, Kripa that we come to know about Upanishad. Otherwise people were not aware of that Upanishad. That is Vedic literature. Upanishad is part of Vedas. So Vedas we don't know. We know little bit about Gita. If you look at Gita, yes, few verses. Few verses, they are very famous. Yada yada hi. Can you chant? Yes, few words. No. Yada yada hi dharmasya. Glanir bhavati bharata. Abhyutthanam adharmasya. Tadatmanam srujamyaham. Second also is there. Paritranaya sadhanam. Another famous verse of Bhagavad Gita, that also people know only half. 1/4 in fact. Karmanye vadikaraste. What is the next line? What is the next? People are not. Ma karma phala hetur bhu. Somebody said some bhu is there. That's what. Ma karma phala hetur bhu. Mate sangostu karmani. Anyway, what I am trying to tell you, we have got many, these scriptures, but most popular is the Ramayana, that I was trying to tell you. We don't know Gita, we don't know Vedas, we don't know Upanishad, but when it comes to Ramayana, everybody knows story of Ramji. Such is the text. And this Ramayana, as I said, it is all pervading. So Tulsidas ji has written this Ramayana and he gave the name Ramcharitmanas. But well-known name is Ramayana. And what is the meaning of Ramayana? That also we should understand. Ramayana means Ramasya Ayanam. Ayanam has got 3 meanings. Ayanam, one meaning is path. The way, the path. So Ramayana means path of Ramchandraji. How he lived, that path of his life. So that is called Ramayana. Another meaning of Ayanam is life. So Ramasya Ayanam is life of Ramchandraji. But the third meaning is most fascinating and most beautiful. And that is, Ayanam means house. Ramji's house is Ramayana. Where Ramchandraji resides, not in Ayodhya. He said, he is in this Ramayana. So Ramayana is the home of Bhagavan. And if you want to meet somebody, where you go? You go to his house. Then you talk, then you come to know, oh, he likes this, he doesn't like this. His hobbies you come to know, his nature you come to know. In the same way, when we go near to this Ramayana, we come to know about Ramchandraji. What he likes, what he doesn't like, what is his characteristics, what is his form. They say Nam, Rupa, Guna, Leela and Dham. There are 5 things we come to know when we read Ramayana or when we listen to Ramayana. First is name, the glory of his name that we will be seeing in this book. Second, his form, enchanting, attractive, most divine form we come to know. Neelam Vijashamala Komalangam, just now I chanted. Adharam Maduram Vadanam Maduram Nayanam Maduram Hasitam Maduram. He is full of what sweetness, Maduram Maduram, Lord Krishna, Lord Rama. So, about Rupa. Then third, about Guna. How many qualities he has got, how many virtues he has got, that description is there. And fourth is Leelas, his sports, his pastimes, what all he did, that we come to know when we read Ramayana. And the last but not the least, that is Dham. Dham means all the places of pilgrimages where he conducted all his Leela, like Chitrakoot, Ayodhya, Rameshwar, then Panchavati, then Prayagraj. He went through that Dandakaranya. So all these places are described in this Ramayana. So Nama, Rupa, Leela, Guna, Dham. This is called 5 limbs of Bhakti Shastra. When person practices devotion, he uses all these 5 things. About name, what he does japa of name. About form, he meditates. About gunas, he follows. He inculcates. He develops all those gunas. After listening to Ramayana, one expects that he will be like what? Rama, not like Ravana. So when we listen to Ramayana, we develop those qualities. And all this is for us. You should not look at other person. Otherwise, once somebody asks, what did you learn from Ramayana? He says, I came to know that the lady who stays nearby, she is like Manthara. Other person said, but you are like Ravana, you didn't notice that? So not to give certificate to others or not to look at others. It is for us. How many qualities and what type of qualities we are developing. So gunas, we have to follow all the gunas. Then Leela. About Leela, we should listen. Listening of Ram Katha, Ram Leela. Anandamayi Ma was a great saint, She used to say, if you listen to Katha, your Vyatha will go away. Vyatha means grief and sorrow. Katha wo hai jo Vyatha hataye, she used to say. And in Sundarkand it comes, when Hanumanji started talking about Ramchandraji, and Sita ji heard that. And there Chopai comes, Ramachandra guna barane laga, sunatahi Sita kara dukha bhaga. Do you understand? After listening to Ramchandraji's katha, all the sorrows and the grief, it just vanished. So this is the power of that Leela. listening to Leela. And the last is Dham, places of pilgrimage. There we should go. Gamanam. Gamanam is Sanskrit word. So, about name, we should do Smaranam. We should remember his name. About Roop, we should do Chintanam. We should meditate. About Gunas, we should follow. We should follow. Anusaranam, it is called Anusaran. Then about his Leela Sravanam. Leela Sravanam. And about the Dham, we should go visit Gamanam. Okay. So, when it is said Ramasya Ayanam, so life, Ayan means life, and life means all these things are there. And when we say Ayanam means house, so when we go to someone's house, we come to know everything about that person. In the same way, when we study this Manas, we will come to know everything about Ram. So this is the explanation of the word Manas. You got it? So Ramasya Ayanam Ramayanam. And it was in the mind of Lord Shiva, so it is known as Manas, Ramcharit Manas. Many times, in India, this Ramayana word is used in a very wrong sense. But if someone comes and he starts talking about his problems and difficulties, what they say, अरे ये आता है और रामायण शुरू कर देता है. Actually, we should not use such a sentence. Ramayana is not a story of problems and difficulties. Actually, it removes all the difficulties and problems. But I don't know, somehow it has come. So, having known this, we should not use that in a wrong way. Ramayana. So, Ramacharita Manas or Ramayana. Now, second word is Bhakti. Ramayana has got many aspects. It has got knowledge. It has got the story, entire story of Bhagwan Ram. Beautiful description of dispassion has been given, Vairagya. Then so many incidents, regarding Ramchandri's life that we see. And one most fascinating aspect of this Ramayana is it is full of bhakti, devotion. So Pujya Guruji extracted, that bhakti part from the entire Ramayana and he has composed it. It is like a butter. He has churned that Ramayana, Ramcharitmanas, and wherever there were thoughts of bhakti, he brought it out and presented for all of us. So our job became very simple. Otherwise we have to search where that bhakti has been, explained or described. So bhakti. And what is bhakti? That we are going to discuss. So bhakti means devotion. And the third word which is there in this name, ManasBhaktiSutra, is Sutra. And what is the meaning of Sutra? So Sutra again has got so many meanings. Now this is the beauty of the Sanskrit language. They say Shabdastu Anek Arthi. Word has got many meanings, different meanings. We have to see the context and the reference. According to that, the meaning has to be taken. Like even in English language also, one word is there. For example, table. Table word is used in different meanings. If you look at this computer, in computers also, there are different terms. Now, window. One meaning is this window, but in computer also there is window. Then virus. Then mouse. There is one question, why this cat likes computer? Because it has got mouse. So now mouse has got different meaning there. So this is the nature of word. One word can have different meaning. So sutra also has got different meaning. One simple meaning of sutra is Suchanat Sutra. that which gives you some information, that is called sutra. Either you can say it gives information or it gives you clue. In detective novels, in Sherlock Holmes and all that, you must have heard, he gets some clue. In Hindi, they say, sutra haath lag gaya. He got that clue and then he found out. So, sutra. Then sutra means thread also. Sutra means thread. So, here different thoughts of bhakti are strung in a garland, you can say. 18 sutras are there. So, one sutra is like, pearl or gem. And the subject matter is devotion. Another meaning of sutra is brief statement, is called sutra. Aphorism, sutra. Cryptic, brief statement is called sutra. And in our tradition, if you see, earlier olden days, they used to write all the scriptures in the sutra form. That's why Veda Vyasa has written Brahma Sutra. All the sutras regarding Brahman. Maharishi Patanjali has written Ashtanga Yogana. Atha Yoganuशासनम. The first sutra. Then Yogas Chitta Vritti Nirodha, second sutra. Tada Drishti Swarupe Avasthanam. Tada Drishtu Swarupe Avasthanam. Like that. Then Naradji has written Bhakti Sutra. Very famous. Narad Bhakti Sutra. Naradji is great devotee. Huh? Don't think that he makes people fight only. This is a wrong impression. Naradji is great Bhakta. Naram Dadati iti Narada. One who imparts knowledge of Bhagavan is called Narada. So Naradji has composed many sutras. Have you heard about Narad Bhakti Sutra? In Chinmaya Mission is very popular. Pujya Gurudev also used to talk on that text. Atha Bhaktim Vyakhya Syamaha is the first. So, Brahma Sutra, Bhakti Sutra, Yoga Sutra. Then Maharshi Jaimini, he wrote sutras, aphorism on topic rituals, Karma Kanda. So earlier days, this was their fashion or tradition. Then on sutra, they used to write commentaries. On the commentaries, they used to write again small commentary. Sutra, Bhashya, Tika, Tippani. This was the tradition. So, sutra means small, statement. It is not a mantra or it is not shloka, which contains, 4 lines or 2 lines and 32 words. Here, very small statement. That's why there is one definition of sutra which is given in your book also. Alpaksharam asandigdham saravad vishvato mukham astoham anavadyam cha sutram sutravido viduhu. When we say sutra, so entire definition, all the aspects of sutra has been given in this one verse. The first thing about sutra is alpaksharam. Alpaksharam is minimum words. Words are very less, but it has got profound meaning. On Brahma Sutra, Bhagavan Shankaracharya has written such a thick book on 555 sutras. Shankaracharya wrote commentary on that. To explain 555 sutras, he wrote, I think, 1,000 pages. So such is the depth of that sutra. That's what I want to say. So may the word are very, few, but depth is there. So alpaksharam, asandigdham. Asandigdham is without any doubt. After listening to that sutra, if doubt comes or some ambiguity is there, then that person said, I think before listening to sutra, I was more clear. Unnecessarily I heard and I get confused. So free from ambiguity. It's called asandigdham. Then saravat. See, this is the definition. Very traditional, when we study a scripture, we should know. So saravat. Saravat means meaningful. Not that some words, they are put together and made a statement and it will be called a sutra. No. It should have some meaning. Saravat. Then Vishvato Mukham. Vishvato Mukham, multifaceted. One sutra can explain so many aspects. One sutra. So multifaceted. And then Astobham. Astobham means without any superfluous word. Extra word. Minimum words are there and each letter is very, very meaningful. No extra unnecessary word is put. I remember in olden days people used to communicate sometimes via telegram. When phone were not there, telegram. And according to number of words, the charge they used to charge. So people used to try to minimize the number of that word. Coming, that's all. Who is coming? When is it? Coming, that's all. And sometimes even that comma or any, letter or word will cost you some money. So they used to. But sometimes, there used to be mistake also. A very famous one, I think you must have heard it. One, he sent a telegram. Sharma ji, aaj mar gaye. That was the telegram. People were shocked. Actually, that was Sharma ji Ajmer gaye. Ajmer become Ajmer. Oh. So even one mistake, can give a shock to others. So one comma. So people used to be very careful. Nowadays also in mobile, we are using that only short form, sutra. SMS. They will not write OK, just say K. They will not write because, B-E-C-A-U-S, B-C-O there. LOL and so many short form. They are nothing but modern form of sutra. Alpaksharam. ASAP. As soon as possible. FYI. For your information. What is this? This is sutra only. So, without any superfluous word, when the statement is there, it is called sutra. So, alpaksharam, asandigdham, meaningful, saravat, vishvatomukam, multifaceted. Astobham, without any ambiguity, without any superfluous word. And then, anavadyam. Anavadyam is flawless. Sutra has got so correct meaning that there is no flaw or defect in that. So, anavadyam. And sutram sutra vido viduhu. All those people who study sutras, they say that sutra should have all these qualities. Okay. So now here, Pujya Guruji explained this. You can read, in details, each and every word of this definition he has explained in the beginning itself. And then he says, now I will start, this text. And this text is based on Ramcharitmanas. And total there are 18 sutras. This sutra is also known as formula or equations. Now in mathematics, sutra, it is used in the meaning of formula or equation. So these are the formula for developing what? Devotion. Now see, we will start. It is on page number, if you have, page number 17. And I start from page number 17. Atha Sri Ramacharitamanasa Anusarini Bhakti Vyakhya Atha Sri Ramacharitamanasa Anusarini Bhakti Vyakhya Atha word is there. Atha means now. This Atha word also has got again many meanings. Swamiji, for each and every word you are giving so many meanings. Now it is there, what to do? Atha has got one meaning is now. Another meaning is afterwards. That also is there. Totally different, When it is used in Brahma Sutra, Athato Brahma Jidnyasa. So, having developed all the qualities and qualifications that seeker approaches the teacher, and then he expresses his jidnyasa. So, there Atha means having got all the qualities. That is the meaning of Atha. Anantaram. Here Atha is now, and Atha is used in the meaning of auspiciousness. This Om and Atha, these two words are supposed to be auspicious. Just utterance of these two words brings auspiciousness to us. And it is said that when Brahmaji created this world, he uttered these two words first, Om, Atha, and then he started. So auspiciousness. And Atha is used in the meaning of beginning also. When you are starting something, then it is Atha. Atha and Iti you must have heard. From starting to end. So Atha to Iti, they say. It is Srimad Bhagavad Gita, so Upanishadsu, so Iti. And Atha Prathamo Dhyayah, when we say. So now we are starting. Atha Sri Mahabharata Katha. When that Mahabharata Katha used to come, that one shloka they used to get. Atha Sri Mahabharata Katha. So here, Pujya Guruji also says, Atha. It is auspicious also. And now I am going to explain Bhakti. Bhakti Vyakhya. Acha. But Guruji clarifies here, he says, it is not my original thoughts. It is according to Ramcharitmanas, what is devotion, that I am going to explain to you. So he, he is so honest, he says, these are not my thoughts, but I have taken from Ramcharitmanas. So he says, Ramcharitmanasa Anusarini, according to Sri Ramcharitmanas. And now you know what is Ramcharitmanas. Just now explain. So Ramayana, Ramcharitmanas. So I am going to talk about Bhakti according to Ramcharitmanas. Otherwise, there are many Bhakti Shastras. ManasBhaktiSutra, Shandilya-Bhakti-Sutra. There also description of devotion is given. But here Guru says, I will be talking based on Manas, Ramcharitmanas. Okay. Now, what is the meaning of Bhakti? So, in the second sutra, he talks about the definition of Bhakti according to Ramayana. Okay. What Tulsidas ji has said in Ramayana. He said, Yaya sadrutam dravati. Second. Page number 19. Yaya sadrutam dravati. Bhakti is that by which he quickly melts, his heart melts. His means God. Yaya, by which, so he, drutam, quickly, dravati, melts. And it is given in Aranyakanda, when Lakshmanji approaches Ramchandraji and he says that I have got 5 questions. Will you tell me? Will you, explain to me what is Jnana, what is Vairagya, what is Maya? What is the difference between God and individual? And what is Bhakti? These 5 questions he has asked. Kahau Jnana Viragaru Maya, Kahau So Bhagati Karau Jahi Daya. So, Ramchandraji explained each, this topic in very, very short statements. But about Bhakti, he explained in detail. And what he says, so about Bhakti, he says, Jate begi dravau mai bhai, so mama bhagati bhagata sukhadai. He says, you are asking about Bhakti, what is devotion? In one line, I tell you, Bhakti is that because of which my heart melts. Ramchandraji explained. So Pujya Guruji, from that Aranyaka, he picks up this point and he put it here. So Jate Begi, because of which, I completely surrender. Bhagavan says, I surrender to that devotee. And I become one with him. That is devotion. Now, if you think of devotion, devotion is not an action. It is an emotion. It is not an activity, but it is affinity towards Bhagavan. Devotion is love which is not conditioned by place and time and things and objects. Unconditional love which flows towards God. That is called Bhakti. And everyone has got love, About Bhakti Shastra, one thing is very good, that the ingredient, the basic thing which we want to practice devotion, everyone has got, and that is love. Only thing, we have to divert it. We have to direct that love towards higher thing. You must have heard the definition of bhakti. One is bhakti, other is asakti. Have you heard? When love moves towards higher thing, like if you are loving your parents, then matru bhakti, pitru bhakti. When we love our country, then rashtra bhakti. When I love my teacher, then guru bhakti. But same love, when it flows downward, then it becomes what? Asakti. When I am attached to my house, attached to car, attached to mobile, attached to so many things. No one says that I am house bhakta or mobile bhakta. I am attached. And we are attached to so many things. Even when they come to ashram, they just, ask whether, do you have washroom attached to room? Yes. One Mahatma said, he jokingly said, no, we teach detachment, so there is no. So, asakti, we are attached. So, love is there, but it is flowing in wrong direction. Ramakrishna Paramahansa used to say that same love is there when it is connected to higher, thing, then it becomes bhakti. And he used to give example of water. One glass of water is there. If you put that water into Ganga Jal, Ganga river, then it is known as what? Ganga water. But same water when put into the gutter, then it becomes dirty water. Same water is there. It gets two names according to the thing where it is, connected or associated. So, we have to convert this asakti into bhakti. Just conversion is required. Otherwise, we are attached. Somebody says that we are so much attached. This asakti is so strong, and it is difficult to overcome and difficult to remove. One Mahatma, when he asked, that person said his problem, that I am attached, asaktis are there. So that Mahatma asked, What you have? He said, I have got asakti. So that Mahatma, he was talking in Hindi. He said, don't, get depressed or worried. If you have asakti, तो आसक्ति है तो जा सकती है. Pun on that word. आसक्ति है तो जा सकती है. Now you cannot translate it into English. This joke you have to understand if you know Hindi. So we are attached to our body, attached to so many things, attached to our hairs also. When we lose hair, we are so worried. One person said, I am worrying. He said, why you are worrying? No, about losing my hair. Earlier there was hair, now only air is there. So, if you make a list of attachment, I think this notebook will be full with it. So here, what Tulsidas ji says, or what Guruji says, that we have to love Bhagavan in such a way that sadrutam dravati. That's why I say, this bhakti is not an action, or not, if you offer so many mithais and so many prasad, he will be maintained. Whether real feeling is there or not, emotion is there or not. He is not pleased with what? Only objects. In our outer world also, we see that if person has got that genuine love, then only that bondage is there. Otherwise, superficially, they just love or talk. There is no depth in that. There is no honesty in that. So here what he says, bhakti is that because of which we win the world, heart of Bhagavan. Dil jeet raha hai. So because of which Bhagavan melts, that is bhakti. Now that can be anything. So therefore bhakti is not, defined that kirtanam is bhakti, or doing arti is bhakti, or doing bhajan is bhakti, or going to temple is bhakti. All these things can be called as bhakti if that love and devotion is there. Otherwise, mechanically we do. So that cannot be considered as bhakti. All these things are expression of bhakti. In itself, it is not bhakti. If love is there and with love, if I am singing, then that singing becomes bhakti. Then everything, even if you are cooking, food, but with this bhav that I am cooking for God, like gopikas, all these cowherd girls, they used to have that kind of feeling. That's why in ManasBhaktiSutra it is written that tad arpita akhilacharita tad vismarane parama vyakulata. Each and every small activity was dedicated to Bhagavan. And it is said, when she used to forget sometime, she used to feel so bad as though she has committed some crime. Tad vismarane parama vyakulta. That how could I forget him? That's why they say, sir dhare matakiya dole re, koi sham manohar le lo re. They used to sell, this butter and curd. And instead of saying, dahi lo, what they say, hari lo, they used to forget. Instead of saying makhan lo, buy what? Butter. But instead of makhan, they used to say madhav lo. Sira dhare matakiya dole re. Aur hi bole re. Dadhi ko naam bisar gayo gwalan. Hari lo bole re. Koi sham manohar lo. So this is called bhakti. And that's why that very famous line is there, tahi ahira ki chohariya, chachi avara chach pe nacha nachare. Bhagavan was dancing. This Gopika says, if you dance, we will give some butter or some buttermilk, he danced. Not for that butter, but because he knew that they love me, from the depth of their heart. So, Dhrutam Dravati. In the same way, Bhagavan Ram went to Shabri's kutia. Now, see what she offered. She didn't have anything, but only that berry, bear. And she used to test it and then used to give. And Bhagavan liked it. And in Ramayana it said, Barambar Bakhani, Prema Sahit Khaye, Barambar Bakhani. He ate it, he had it, and again he praised. When he returned to Ayodhya, and people used to call for bhiksha and used to offer some fruits. After, eating that, he used to say, वो मजा नहीं है जो उसमें था. That taste is not there which was there in Shabri's, berry. So this is called bhakti. You cannot impress Bhagavan by, offering so many big things. Duryodhana offered so many things, but Bhagavan didn't go. Duryodhana ka meva tyago sag vidur ghar khai. He went to Vidura's, and a strange thing happened. Vidura's wife, she was so much overwhelmed with the devotion and love, and her mind was full of love for Bhagavan. She was so excited. She forgot what she is doing. Actually, she had banana and she was planning to offer that banana to Bhagavan. But instead of banana, what she was offering? That banana skin. And Bhagavan is happily eating that. This is called bhakti. That's why there is one bhajan also. I think you must have heard. Sabse ऊंची प्रेम सगाई, सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सगाई, सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सगाई. प्रेम के बस अर्जुन रथ हाक्यों, प्रेम के बस अर्जुन रथ हाक्यों, भूल गए ठकुराई. सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सगाई, सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सगाई. दुर्योधन को मेवा त्यागो, दुर्योधन को मेवा त्यागो, साग विदुर घर खाई. सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सगाई, सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सगाई. झूठे फल सबरी के खाए, झूठे फल सबरी के खाए, कह विधि प्रीत लगाई. सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सगाई, सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सगाई, प्रेम सगाई. The highest thing which can connect people, sagai means connection, is love. Love is a magical, emotion. Love is a magic. Because of love only, people are associated, connected. We all are here because of love only. We love mission. We love Gurudev. So this love is really the thing by which, all the problems can be solved. Love has got that power. So here, Ramayana says that love is that because of which Bhagavan's heart melts. Dhrutam Dravati. Here the description of bhakti is not given that bhakti is that when we offer so many things. No. Many people, mechanically they are doing. Like Ram, 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 Ram. Their attention is somewhere else. And when somebody is doing that japa, other people feel that he is, fully concentrated And they said, don't disturb, don't disturb. But they don't know he's already disturbed. So when the devotion is not there, our mind is distracted so well. And some people, they, again and again look at that mala. Complete nahi ho rahi hai. I think it is more than 108 beats are there. But when devotion is there, then we forgot. We forget that. In Hindi, there is a very nice statement. Somebody says that he gives me, which I cannot measure. वो बेहिसाब से देता है and we count his name only. आज मैंने इतना किया, इतना किया. Actually, नानक देव से नाम कुमारी नानका चढ़ी रहे दिन रात, भांग बसूड़ी सुरापान उतर जाए प्रभात. There are different intoxications available in the world. But if you are intoxicated to this nama japa or devotion, then you forget yourself. And then only Bhagavan melts. Yaya sudhritam dravati. Now, in the verse, the sutra number 3, Guruji explains little more about this devotion. And a beautiful sutra, where all the characteristics of devotion has been given, that if I become devotee, what will I get? People, they keep on asking, if I do that, what will happen? What will happen? Why should I do? Why should I do? Especially all youngsters nowadays, they ask, why? Why should we go to temple? Why should we do pranam? That's why Chinmaya Mission has brought out one book. Why do we do? When I gave this book to somebody, he said, why should I read it? That also, yeah. So why? Somebody was all the time asking questions. So the speaker asked, what is your name? He said, why Venkateshan? It's just joke. So why? So why should I read Bhagavad Gita, or why should I read Ramayana? So why should I become devotee? This is a question. So here answer is given. That if you cultivate and develop this love for Bhagavan, you are getting the highest wealth. And what is that? Now, Nirbhara Anupama Sukha Moola Parama Visranti Rupacha Nirbhara Anupama Sukha Moola Parama Visranti Rupacha. The nature of devotion has been given, and even result of devotion also is included in this. He says, what is the nature of devotion? What is bhakti? So the first word he has used, nirbhara. Nirbhara means total dependence on Bhagavan. That is called bhakti. Mere to giridhar gopal, dusra no koi. This attitude. Bhagavad Gita, it is said, Ananya Bhakta. No other person is required. I need my Gopal, my Krishna, my Ram. Ek bharoso, ek bal, ek asa viswas. This is called total dependence. Like a small baby is there, that baby is dependent only on mother. Anything happened, she or that baby, he calls only mother. He has got no other, help or anything. He says everything is mother. Total dependence. It is said that once one ship was, moving in that ocean, and suddenly, rain started, and all the waves, they started rising, and that ship started shaking, trembling. Everybody was in a panic. Everybody was so much worried. But in that ship, on that deck, one small baby was, playing. She was not worried. So somebody asked, "Are you are not scared?" What she said, when mother is there, where is the question, for worry and problem? See, this is called total dependence. My mother is there, then same way, we say, Tvameva mata cha pita tvameva. So that devotee has got that bhav that the biggest shelter is Bhagavan only. So this is the bhakti. We are, half-heartedly devoted to. So we have dependence on Bhagavan, but in our pocket, the money also is there. So many things there on which we are dependent. There is one principle that is called He principle, and other is called Bhi principle. In Hindi, He means what? Only. And Bhi means what? Also. So we are followers of also. And all the devotees, they are followers of only. Only God is the shelter. Sarva dharman parityajya mamekam sharanam vraja. Bhagavan invites, in fact, that my shelter is the, safest. But our devotion, our faith is not complete, and because of that, we can't devote ourselves. But here it is said, Nirbhara. And again in Ramcharitmanas, this word comes in Sundarakand. Nanyasprudha Raghupate Hridayesmadiye. Guruji has quoted. Bhaktim Prayacha Raghupungama Nirbharami Kamadi Dosharaitam Kurumanasam cha. Here Tulsidas ji is asking Ramchandra ji that please bless me with Nirbhara Bhakti. Means may I be totally dependent on you only. May my mind is not divided. May it be single pointed. May I be focused. This is called Nirbhara Bhakti. Then, second word, what is it? Anupama Sukha Mula. Oh, beautiful. This Bhakti brings what? Joy, happiness, Sukha Mula. It is the very cause of all the Sukha. Many people, they say, we want to be happy, but all the time we are agitated. There is no peace of mind. All the time we are living under stress. Why? Because we have committed one mistake. Whenever there is a mistake, problem is bound to come. Please listen to it very carefully. When we commit some mistake, we will be caught up in some problem. Even, in a student also, when he fails, when he doesn't write properly, commits mistake, then only he gets that 0, no? But one boy said, this is not 0. Our madam was giving stars to everyone. When stars are exhausted, she gave me moon. It is a moon. So when we commit mistake, we cannot pass that exam. When we commit mistake while driving, then we met with an accident. So see, it's very, very beautiful point. Why I am not happy? Because one mistake has been committed by me, that I am not connected to the source of happiness. I am disconnected. And because of that, there is a shortage of happiness. Like when a tree is disconnected, cut off from the root, then all the branches, they become dry, leaves become dry. Flower, has got no beauty. Once the root, when I am disconnected with the root, then all these things happen. In the same way, in our life also, if more we are connected, more joy, more light, more happiness will be there. And it is the very experience of all the devotees. See, after practicing devotion, have you seen anybody that he says, oh, I have done a mistake? No one will say. And one very interesting thing I tell, that bhakti is of the nature of sukha or happiness. So once I start that bhakti, I grow, that bhakti, more and more, more and more. And I never gives it up. And he said, no more bhakti. Bhakti will bring joy, so I don't want to leave it. Many people, they get some post, for example. Prime Minister is one post. And they are working. For 5 years they work. And after that, what happens? They retire. Or people throw him or whatever. Then we say that he is ex-Prime Minister. Listen to it very carefully. Ex or former Prime Minister. Or ex-Chief Minister. Means once upon a time he was Prime Minister, now he is no more Prime Minister. Have you heard any time ex-devotee? When devotion is there, person cannot leave. Because it is full of bhakti. Goswami Tulsidas Ji, in Ramayana, in the end, he says, after writing this Ramayana, what I got. So what he says? Payo parama vishram ram saman prabhu nahi kahu sundar sujan. After writing entire Ramayana, he says, Payo parama vishram. That's why here also Guru says, Vishranti rupa. I am completely relieved from all the stress and tensions and worries. In Upanishad, we always chant that Shanti, Shanti, Shanti 3 times. Because afflictions, are there of 3 types. Adi Daivik, Adi Bhautik, Adi Adhyatmik. So after, dedicating towards Bhagavan for whole life, what will be the gain? Shanti, Vishranti. And everyone wants it, Vishranti or not. Vishram or, complete relaxation. It is called Vishranti. So, Guruji says, this bhakti is Nirbhara, Anupama Sukha Mula, source of all happiness, and Param Vishranti. If I am tired, exhausted, bored, depressed, then Tulsidas says, start, chanting Bhagavan's name. Listen to Katha. All these problems will vanish within a minute. So, this is the beauty of this bhakti. In this way, we have completed 3 sutras. Now, next sutra is, can you tell me more about this devotion and how can I practice, how can I develop? So that is given in the next verse. Now that we will see tomorrow. Okay? Complete. Now we will sing Bhagavan's name. Are you enjoying? Good text, huh? Do you sing that bhajan? Krishna ka naam anamol? Have you heard? Now you have to sing loudly, okay? Don't hesitate. It is said, when that bhajan or kirtan is being done, that time, a person who sings, all his papa's sins, they, go away. But somebody asks where they go. So the person who is not singing, they enter into that part. So be careful. Swamiji, I am scared now. It is true also. Very simple bhajan. Sing with devotion. We have been, studying. Sing with this attitude as though Bhagavan is listening to it. Okay? Krishna ka naam anmol bolo. Krishna, Krishna, Krishna ka naam. Krishna ka naam अनमोल बोलो कृष्णा 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 का नाम। गंगा भी बोले कृष्णा, जमुना भी बोले कृष्णा, गंगा भी बोले कृष्णा, जमुना भी बोले कृष्णा, गंगा भी बोले कृष्णा, जमुना भी बोले कृष्णा, गंगा भी बोले कृष्णा, जमुना भी बोले कृष्णा। सागर की लहरों से आवाज आए कृष्णा कृष्णा, सागर की लहरों से आवाज आए कृष्णा कृष्णा। कृष्णा का नाम अनमोल बोलो कृष्णा कृष्णा, कृष्णा का नाम। चंदा भी बोले कृष्णा, सूरज भी बोले कृष्णा, चंदा भी बोले कृष्णा, सूरज भी बोले कृष्णा, चंदा भी बोले कृष्णा, सूरज भी बोले कृष्णा, चंदा भी बोले कृष्णा, सूरज भी बोले कृष्णा। तारों की झिलमिल से आवाज आए कृष्णा कृष्णा, तारों की झिलमिल से आवाज आए कृष्णा कृष्णा। कृष्णा का नाम अनमोल बोलो कृष्णा कृष्णा, कृष्णा का नाम अनमोल बोलो कृष्णा कृष्णा। ब्रह्मा भी बोले कृष्णा, विष्णु भी बोले कृष्णा, ब्रह्मा भी बोले कृष्णा, विष्णु भी बोले कृष्णा, ब्रह्मा भी बोले कृष्णा, विष्णु भी बोले कृष्णा, ब्रह्मा भी बोले कृष्णा, विष्णु भी बोले कृष्णा। शिव जी के डमरू से आवाज आए कृष्णा कृष्णा, शिव जी के डमरू से आवाज आए कृष्णा कृष्णा। गैया भी बोले कृष्णा, बछड़े भी बोले कृष्णा, गैया भी बोले कृष्णा, बछड़े भी बोले कृष्णा। गोकुल की गलियों से आवाज आए कृष्णा कृष्णा, गोकुल की गलियों से आवाज आए कृष्णा कृष्णा। कृष्णा का नाम अनमोल बोलो कृष्णा कृष्णा, कृष्णा का नाम अनमोल बोलो कृष्णा कृष्णा। हम भी बोलेंगे कृष्णा, तुम भी बोलो ना कृष्णा, हम भी बोलेंगे कृष्णा, तुम भी बोलो ना कृष्णा, हम भी बोलेंगे कृष्णा, तुम भी बोलो ना कृष्णा, हम भी बोलेंगे कृष्णा, तुम भी बोलो ना कृष्णा। सबके हृदय में से आवाज आए कृष्णा कृष्णा, सबके हृदय में से आवाज आए कृष्णा कृष्णा। कृष्णा का नाम अनमोल बोलो कृष्णा कृष्णा, कृष्णा का नाम अनमोल बोलो कृष्णा कृष्णा। कृष्णा कृष्णा राधे कृष्णा, कृष्णा कृष्णा राधे कृष्णा, कृष्णा गोपाल कृष्णा, कृष्णा कृष्णा गोपाल कृष्णा, कृष्णा कृष्णा राधे कृष्णा, कृष्णा कृष्णा राधे कृष्णा, 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 कृष्णा कृष्णा कृष्णा, कृष्णा कृष्णा कृष्णा, कृष्णा कृष्णा कृष्णा, कृष्णा कृष्णा कृष्णा, कृष्णा कृष्णा। कृष्णा का नाम बोलो कृष्णा कृष्णा, कृष्णा का नाम कृष्णा। बोलिए राधावर कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की। पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरि Please tell your friends and other members also, and please bring 2 to 3 people. Tomorrow, entire space should be filled. Okay. If you try, you will get it.
Thank you, Pujya Swamiji, for the very enthralling satsang on Ramcharitmanas. Tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. will be our second session. Please do come for the morning Vedanta class as well on Nirvana Shakram. Also, as you all know, these talks are possible only because of the wholehearted contribution of devotees like all of us. If you would like to sponsor either the morning satsang or the evening satsang, please do contact either Jay or myself, and we'll be happy to assist.